Hey guys, Cell here, welcome back to some more Azur. That is a lot of Richelieus. It was only 3, but it's still a lot to me. I'm not used to seeing that many SRs pop up at once. Especially the same one. It is time now for Chapter 2. Talun Harbor passed. The warm, terrible sunlight, the familiar scent of the sea breeze and the sand, all sweetened by the aroma of Dunkirk's deserts. Today's shaping up to be another fine day. The terrible. Good morning. Sorry, the magic spell I was working on with Tim seems to have failed. Actually, it was my fault. I was just trying to pull a joke, also tried to. Why didn't you stop Tim sooner? Sorry. Raccoon, did you say something just now? Good grief. I can't count on you for anything. I'll give everyone a hand myself. Thanks a ton, Raccoon. It's Dunkirk in the kitchen. Time to find out. Let's head over there and take a look. Here I am, resting up from boredom while everyone else is out having fun. The terrible. Do you know where Richelieu is? The Cardinal? She should be sitting at the table over, guess not. Is Richelieu headed toward the church? Oh, merci. Oh, chérie, you know there's something that's been bothering me. Isn't this tea way too hot? Don't want to burn yourself. Who's there? Oh, it's like a Gallisonier in our tree. Good day. Oh, if it isn't Le Malin. He didn't go to the tea party. I wanted to, but I'm on patrol today and could not join you this time. But don't worry about me. The terrible bought me some snacks. Really, that's fine, but isn't it more fun when you're with everyone else? By the way, Le Malin, have you seen the Cardinal? Richelieu should be by there. She headed over to the headquarters. I can send a message if you need her. Oh, Jean-Bart, it's really no big deal though. I was just worried that the host of the tea party wouldn't be coming back. I see. Well, you should hurry back and enjoy the tea before it gets cold. There's some other stuff I gotta attend to. Thanks, Jean-Bart. We'll be heading back then. The tea make really is something else. I just can't seem to get the hang of it. Anyone can do it as long as they calm down and put their mind to it. With how fidgety you are, I can see how that would be hard though. Really, huh? Well, even if I don't do it, someone else will take care of it. So what did you need to see the Cardinal for? I heard from a certain friend that the Ironblood has begun to move. I'd get told to mind my own business if I told headquarters about it, so I haven't bothered with that. But I was wondering if Richelieu knew anything about it, just out of curiosity. The possibility of war breaking out with the Ironblood. Thinking about it makes me shudder, but Richelieu and Jean-Bart did both mention it before. It's still peaceful for now, but things are about to get fun real soon. I can already smell the smoke. Are you sure that isn't just La Piniatre's magic? Anyway, care for another cup? Sure. The Basilica Island, just a while ago.
Why am I reminiscing about the old days again? Baccarin and La Galissonier are doing their part. I need to hurry and finish my preparations too.
When Algerie turned to leave the room, a figure blocked her way.
I'll show you the Templar Knights. The Vichy headquarters wishes to confirm your receipt of the top secret orders. From the headquarters, I should have known that she was no simple helper.
Expressionless Gus Cohen handed a box to Algerie. The handcrafted box was old-fashioned and decorated elaborately, but seemed to give off a strange sensation.
A very old box from the Irish Orthodoxy. The seal of the Vichy Dominion was attached later. There's no sign that it's ever been opened, and this girl doesn't seem to know what it is either.
Algerie opened the box, revealing a device along with some notes.
A secret order from the Vichy? What could they want? What?
Oh boy. God incarnate. Also,
Things have seemed to really gone to hell. We go from this nice, peaceful basilica to shields being destroyed, everything's on fire. Jeez. The path towards Basilica continues, but the mass-produced fleet that awaits has God's protection. Honey? Dang it. Why do I always do this? Every time I forget to do this before I start recording. God dang it. The Gallus in the air. Is this you? Yes, it is. Well, let's just say it was her. She got obliterated. I love it. And after this is over, we should definitely, possibly be able to get some. Crap. What was her name already? We should definitely be able to get Ibuki very, very soon at 97%. Heck, we might be able to get her after all the runs we need to do for this first one. I doubt it, but it'd be nice. The Basilica Island near vicinity. The combined artists of the royal fleet ignored the maneuvers of the Visha ships and headed straight towards the Basilica. Despite being hindered by the various coastal defenses, they soon successfully reached the Basilica.
There are a lot of smaller defensive structures concentrated here. It seems they tried to turn this basilica into a fortress. All that bombardment from earlier wasn't even their trump card. No, they did place their defenses at all the crucial locations up until now, making their firepower extremely efficient. However, there's still no sign of their surface fleet. If we can just capture the basilica, it wouldn't make sense to be fighting out there, right? I guess Miss Alshri really didn't want to fight us. I also want to believe that, but Alshri is a knight of the Visha Dominion. She wouldn't kneel before us so easily. Although the Iron Blood should not be able to enter these waters, we cannot rule out the possibility of their intervention either. But I'm still wondering, why would they allow us to approach like this? If they were trying to spread our forces thin. There had to be a better way. I have a bad feeling about this. I agree. What if they're trying to lure us in range of the Basilica's defenses before turning their fleet around to surround us? However, if we were to fight here, that would pose the risk of stray shots damaging the Basilica. It's Rishalliu, the Visha fleet. Salif shown himself at last, as Rishalliu... Salif shown themselves at last, as Rishalliu said. There's no way they'd let us capture the Basilica for free. Bakarin is leading a fleet of mass-produced ships. Vanguard fleet, please intercept them, but don't chase too far. The main fleet will continue to press forward. If we reach the Basilica, this pointless battle will end. Fortune, I'm well protected here. You can fight with the Iris Libre fleet if you'd like. Understood. Rishalliu, illustrious, see you later. Indeed, please be careful. Alright, now to go around her, since we need to take out every last other ship. I know I could do this later, but I'd much rather do this now, at least for this one. As this will take the least amount of runs. Alright, once again onto a boss fight with absolutely no freaking ammo. And apparently our girls still need time to recover from last time. So yeah, hopefully we get to 100% soon, so that way I can actually get a new fleet going. Well, at least to where I don't have to, use this fleet, and everyone can actually take a good rest. Behold the Visha Dominion's enhanced indestructible mass production core, led by the unvanquished Valkyrian. What? The unvanquished Valkyrian? Enhanced and indestructible? Why must God test us with such tribulations? I was just trying to think of something cool to say, so you don't have to take it so literally. That's super embarrassing. But I must ask you once again, please return to Iris Libre. There's no reason for us to have to fight. I'm glad you feel that way, but as one of Visha's glorious Templar Knights, I can't just hang up my gear and say sure thing. Besides, I don't want to fight you either, as Altree said. If I can get you to turn around and convince you to join us, I wouldn't have to fire a single shot.
Sorry, but that's off the table. We have something we must do. What should we do then? I know. How about instead of fighting without a rigging, we joust the old-fashioned way, knightly way? You'd like to settle this with the sword? Very well. I shown the art shall not hold back. Wait. I totally get my butt handed to me, I was just blurting out some ideas. Really? That's too bad, though, since this is a battlefield after all. Fine, I'll take you on then. Wait, Tim, you're coming at me too. If you don't want to duel me one-on-one, we'll just fight the usual way. But fine. Let's do this.
So we're fighting the usual way. I mean, come on, you technically have the advantage since we have no ammo. And also, I keep on forgetting to enhance Little Renown so that way she can actually level up past 70. Such a waste of experience, man. Really sucks.
Bye, Vakarin.
Thank you for 180 points. That's one step closer to our goal.
What's wrong, OP? Your magic seems to lack its usual kick today. So you figured out how to dodge my spells? Let's see how you deal with my serious sorcery. Hey, I don't want to deal with that at all. I mean, come at me. Vakarin keeps bobbing and weeping about in close range. It's too hard to get a clean shot at her rigging's power source. Did they decide on these maneuvers beforehand? Surely Azur would have planned for something like this. But uncovering their strategy won't win the battle for us. We've got to eliminate the mass-produced ships and encircle Vakarin. Everyone, please report your current situation. My Tamarari here, in good condition. I've taken some minor damage, but I'm good to go. I'm fine as well. I can continue fighting without any issues. This is Fortune. My second turret and my motility unit have been damaged. Fortune. Even though the bulk of the Vanguard fleet consists of outer sleeper ships, the majority of damage has been sustained by the Royal Navy, in other words. Vakarin, why are you doing this? Sorry, we shall you, but we're going to have to change our strategy. In addition to focusing on the power supply, please also try to disarm them. We can't let them keep targeting our Royal Navy allies.
Yep. Cause hey, she doesn't want to fight you, but she doesn't give a crap about the Royal Navy. So obviously she would focus all of her firepower on the Royal Navy. I mean, it makes sense. Now, does it make sense to say that we possibly have 100%? God dang it. 98%. Okay. So hopefully before our girls run out of strength, we can get to 100% and get Ibuki. Then we can possibly try to get... Oh Jesus, we have literally little to no battle plans at all for anyone on this side. Kitakaze would be nice to have. Azuma would be nice. Friedrich de Grobe would be nice. We already have Gascon technically because of her idol form. And we would be able to use Eagle Union and Iron Blood, I believe, to get her. Get experience using Iron Blood, Visha Dominion, or Iris Libre main fleet ships. Huh. Yeah, she would technically be the easiest. Iron Blood is literally the only one you can do, and you need 2.4 million for her. Jesus. I mean, I guess she's an ultra rare for... She's not an ultra rare for nothing? I guess? Yeah, ultra rares need 2.4 million damage on the second combat. That's so nuts, man. That is so freaking nuts. Which means you need 1,200,000 for the first one, right? Yep. Oh god.
Technically speaking, you could just go for St. Louis. Mainly because we have 162 battle plans.
Oh, Shui, I don't think I can deal with their entire vanguard by myself. I know, you've been given an impossible task. However, focus on evading and take aim at the Royal Navy ships if you get an opportunity to fire. I can do that, but what if they don't stand down? I'll back you up at that point. Please, keep an eye on the submarines. Submarines? Did we have any submarines stationed around here? Well, who knows? In any case, just keep your eyes peeled. Got it. Your strategies have never failed, so just leave this to me.
Please don't ever let there be submarines. I don't have a sonar.
I started focus on dodging, but they're coming after me a lot harder than all of a sudden. It seemed to have figured out that I was only aiming for the Royal Navy ships, but since they're allies, of course they couldn't just let that slide. In any case, Audrey said she'd be following up any moment now, so I'll have to find the right time to make a retreat. Here's my true sorcery. Fire! Well, they don't need to close the gap on me while I was thinking about Audrey's strategy. Daydreaming at a time like this, Bakarin. It's hard to rub off on you. Don't worry about me. Anyway, it's about time for me to make my exit. Whoosh! Bakarin, what's this? It's a smokescreen. She's trying to run away. Of course I am. There's no way for me to win. Wait, Bakarin. L'opiniature. Remember that what Richelieu said about not overextending ourselves. Get back information. What did Bakarin come here for then? I don't know. Richelieu and the others should already be at the Basilica. None of us seem to be injured. Wait, no. What's wrong, Fortune? Does it hurt? I'm fine. Thanks for your concern. And sorry for making you worry. What's wrong? Why did you start crying? Well, her and the others did a terrible thing to those Visha girls, right? It pains me to say this, but as a member of the Royal Navy, despite all that, you still fought alongside us and protected us even against your former companions. I know that even if I apologize now, I won't be able to change what has already been done. But I'm so sorry for everything that's happened. Yes, we're aware of all of that, but Richelieu decided to work with the Royal Navy. But it is true that what happened to Dunkirk indeed was the responsibility of the Royal Navy, and Richelieu does bear a portion of that burden. However, we shall not be stopped here if we are to reclaim our homeland. The Irish Orthodoxy should be made whole again. There's no future ahead of us in the hands of the Iron Blood. That's why right now we stand together. Sean, thank you. Since the Visha fleet is retreating, Richelieu and the others should be getting back to us soon. Wait, what?
What's happened? Surprise attack. A wall of light separates Bayern's forces. Beware the darkened blade of the Visha's judgment. Oh boy. Oh wait, hold on. I only managed to fight the boss with our first fleet. And we were at 99%. Are we done yet? I didn't mean to tap on this, but sure, might as well get our stuff now. Might as well. I accuse a purple boolean on a little, renown. Shipyard, we done? No? How much do we have currently? We're at 99%. Oh, god dang it. Alright, fine, whatever. Always gotta be a pain, don't you? All I want is to finish it. Oh wait, speaking of which, Little Renown. Where are you? Little Renown. Where are you? You should be up top since you're in a party, right? This is always the annoying part, trying to find someone in all of this. There she is.
Commander, why are the knights in the book to betray their own king?
Come on, I gotta read this.
Renown is nothing like those knights. I would never betray you, even if it cost me my life.
Why, thank you, little Renown. And I like how you've been in parties for so long and you're still only on Crush. 92. 8 more points. So yeah, little Renown staying in the party till she falls in love. Now, limit break. Use a Boolean. Confirm. I should have done this a long time ago. But I always kept on forgetting. And now we can go. I hope. Let's do this. The Basilica Island near vicinity.
We received a message from John. They successfully repelled Valkyrin and are coming to join up with us. The enemy forces seem to have focused their fire on Fortune, causing her to sustain slight damage, but she is still able to fight. Oh, thank you for looking at Fortune, Miss Richelieu. Just what are they trying to do here? Visha forces have gone through all this trouble to defend this basilica, and to try to push us back. For what purpose? Does this basilica have anything to do with the cognitive chip-enhanced mass-produced ships? I heard from Ban that the Royal Navy has launched its own investigation. Am I not going to be able to hide it any longer? To be frank, this basilica holds the great sacraments of the Irish Orthodoxy, which...
Before she could finish her sentence, a dazzling light erupted from deep within the island and poured into the surrounding waters. Above them was the dome of light, shimmering like the vaulted ceiling of the basilica, touched by the hand of the divine.
It's so beautiful.
The array of light was breathtakingly beautiful, as if witnessing a work of God. All who cast their eyes to the skies were captivated by this otherworldly phenomenon, their engines inadvertently grinding to a halt.
The Skybound Wall, the divine barrier only referenced in this basilica's most esoteric scriptures. The secrets of this basilica transcend our wildest imagination. Miss Richelieu, you think this is what the Visha Dominion and the Ironblood were after? That is a possibility, but it's not something I wanted to believe. This barrier bears a great resemblance to the technology of the Ironblood, but why? Richelieu, the Skybound Wall really exists all along. This path has been completely sealed. Calm down, Jean d'Arc. Yes, I apologize for being overcome with emotion. We know that the Skybound Wall was mentioned in the Irish Orthodoxy's literature, and it would not surprise me if there were plans to reproduce it. To the best of our knowledge, no weapon of that nature has been found so far. Therefore, we should think thoroughly about the situation without being caught up by its appearance. Whatever you do, don't touch the barrier. Stay calm and find a way to the basilica where the light conjoins. Understood. When the Skybound Wall is unveiled, the next truth shall become manifest. That is the legend spoken of in literature. The next truth? It was written that God's light shall return everything to the flames of creation. Well, that seems unbelievable after what we've seen so far. I wouldn't say that it can't happen. God's light shall return everything to the flames of creation. So in other words, yes, we'll all be annihilated.
We'll be fine. What the heck is that light? Barriers may appear in certain stages. They will restrict the movement of your fleets. So, basically, invisible walls. Although, technically, they're not invisible. Special coastal artillery installations, beware of their attack range. Yep. Wait. So will the walls actually stop us and get rid of one of our movements? Or no? It shouldn't get rid of our bullet, right? Also, why am I doing this with this fleet? They need the rest. Either way, Valkyrin. Goodbye! Thank you for playing. I love fighting you. It's so fantastic. Now, what would be even more fantastic is if Little Renown was in love. And if we could actually get, you know, the best weapons possible. It's still most of our weapons are kind of crap.
Richelieu, Algeries' fleet is approaching. If this barrier was a part of Algeries' tactics,
We can assume that Valkalian's fleet was a diversion to pull away our vanguard while she planned to attack us here.
Without our vanguard fleet, our chances of victory are much lower.
Is Legolasonier here as well?
I don't see her. She may have blended in with the mass-produced ships or hid herself somewhere to mislead us. She has a knack for dirty tricks like that. This Richelieu, Valkyria's getting incapacitated, will be at a significant disadvantage when dealing with their defense installations.
Indeed, without a doubt, Azur must be aiming for that. I will intercept Azur. Let's have our carriers keep their distance and lend support with their aircrafts. However, even if we guard our carriers, I'm worried that they have something else up their sleeves. Bayon, just in case, I want you to shoot down some of the enemy airplanes in this Skybound wall to see what happens. Azur should still have another strategy saved up. As whispers of ancient legends coalesce with a stream of cutting-edge intelligence and data, Richelieu drafted plans to counter every scenario she could think of.
I will be right back once we actually finish off everyone else.
Alright, Legolasonier is apparently going to be the boss fight for this. The Basilica Island near vicinity.
Richelieu's fleet has made contact with Azur's fleet. We're trying to conserve our firepower, but the mass-produced ships are so powerful that we can't afford to hold back. I've noticed the same thing. These ships are definitely much stronger than what we faced before. Is this due to the influence of the cognitive chips of the Basilica? Well, it's hard to say. As far as I know, there's no such thing as a sacrament in this Basilica. Her Majesty said there is much that we still don't understand about the cognitive chips. Outer Sleep Raid doesn't seem to know more than we do in that regard. If you're so curious about this place, I could show you around. Legolasonier. Good day. Oh, did I surprise you?
The Legolasonier appeared before Bayon in front of the mass-produced fleet, maintaining a cautious distance but without a hint of panic.
I figured something was amiss. After all, the enemy aircraft that I shot down were able to pass through the wall of light, but Illustrious' planes were running into something. In other words, this is no divine phenomenon. Someone is controlling what can and cannot pass through the wall. Great deduction. You people are just as sharp as you look. That's right, we are able to control what can pass through the Skybound wall. 1, 2, 3. I always do Azur's plans reliable, but is she some kind of oracle? There are hardly any escort fleets left. Which in other words means I have free reign to take out your carriers. So, what do you say? Wanna have some fun?
Sure. I mean, if fun constitutes you going down really, really quickly, then sure, why not? I also just now noticed that she also has a barrier. Valkalian also have one? I wasn't really honestly paying attention. Mainly because she goes down, Valkalian at least went down instantly. I didn't have a chance to look. Legolasonier's attack left the carrier fleet damaged with no way of maintaining their air superiority. Piece by piece, Azur's plan was falling into place. However, just then...
What? Where did all these planes suddenly come from? Richelieu's intuition was correct. I won't let you come a step closer.
The Visha's mass-produced ships were engulfed in pillars of flame one after another as the reserve corps that had been lying in wait sprung into action.
Ultra, you never told me what I was supposed to do in this kind of situation. Well, thinking's never been my strong suit. Let's just enjoy this as much as we can. You're not going to give up. You can't win anymore, so why? For the fun of it, why else? Ultra told me to neutralize the carrier fleet, so I'm gonna do it. Now, let's see how much we can hurt each other without sinking. It'll be fun, come on. She's giving in to her bloodlust again. So you're the only one left, Illustrious. Guess I'll start by playing with you. Legolasonier.
Illustrious.
Azur, what's the matter? What's the matter? I told you to retreat if the surprise attack failed. Are you trying to get yourself killed? I don't remember anything like that. I thought I was supposed to trade my life for all their carriers. That's enough. Come back through the barrier. We still have a chance to win, so don't burn your life out here. Fine then. Well, guess we'll have to play later.
The Gaulless Aeneid retreated from the battlefield almost as quickly as she appeared, taking the remnants of the mass-produced fleet through the Skybound wall with her.
Illustrious Baron, don't chase after them. We need to regroup and prepare for the decisive battle against Azur's fleet. As you wish. I shadow you, you're a lot more compassionate and caring than you let on, aren't you?
That she is. Now, was that enough? I doubt it. God dang it. I'd say we're possibly 1, maybe 2 fights away from being able to get that finished. Of course. So I guess I'll see you guys when that's actually at 100%. And then we can choose the next ship, which probably will be Iron Blood. Probably. Might also be Sakura Empire, depending on... Well, I mean, if I choose Sakura Empire, then technically speaking, if I can use, like, cruisers, well, destroyers, then I can bring Iron Army and just wipe the floor with everyone. It would work out. The Basilica Island, near vicinity not long after the CV fleet's battle.
You saw through the Skybound wall for what it was even sooner than I expected. That disrupted the entire plan. After our recon planes didn't find La Gaulless Aeneid, I knew exactly what you were up to. There was no way you wouldn't utilize her abilities. Even though I didn't know exactly how you'd carry out your plan, I had a reserve squad on standby ready to react to any kind of ambush you tried to plan. I suppose that's that. I can't keep anything from you after all. You played your hand well, Azuri. Yes, I think I've made the most of the cards I was dealt. After all, there was no way of equalizing the difference in raw strength. We never had many carriers in the first place. Without the influence of the Iron Blood, there were well could have been, or so I could think. Azuri, you should know better. The artist cannot bloom in the shadow of the Iron Blood. We should. I will fulfill my duties as a Templar Knight of the Visha Dominion. Now. Azuri, I'll bring all my forces in front of the Basilica with God as a witness. We shall determine who is correct.
For one final showdown, huh? How's about no one's necessarily correct? Everyone could potentially be correct or known, right? But what everyone's doing currently is, not correct. Under God's banner, the decisive battle against Oratorio begins. A mysterious power is released, and none may know whether this battle ends in glory or tragedy. It's an Azure Lane story, alright? It's probably gonna end in tragedy, just like how I've been checking this every single time. And we still have not reached 100% until now. Hallelujah. 100% damage. Done. Hull construction. Submit. Confirm. Research complete.
長き夢から息吹を目覚めさせたのはあなたでしょうか。不詳息吹、まだ修行中の身ですが、よろしければ何卒お使いください。
Why, thank you, Ibuki. Welcome home after all this time. It only took, what, a year? Only because I don't consistently grind as I used to, so yeah. Took a really long time. Everyone's sleeping on Ibuki, but we know she's the real queen. I see you like armpits as well. Oh, she don't know. Oh my god. Give her a wedding dress, Yo-Star. Finally got the armpit waifu. Heterochromia plus armpits equals... Tactical nuke boss, killer armpit goddess. Bless heterochromia. Here. Heterochromia. Fun to watch. I'm finally in the big boys club. So, this girl is of two kinds of people. The heterochromia fandom and the armpit fandom. Or the people who like both. Totally worth grinding for armpits and live 2D skin. Sandy meme. Huh. Oh god, I'm finally here. It was worth all the oil. Real Ibuki hours, like if you got her day one. How in the bloody hell would I ever done that? Jesus. Torpedo-based cruisers, fun to watch. I will cherish you forever. Alright. She is an A in HP, and in firepower, B in torpedoes, a C in speed, and anti-air. Body and soul. Increase the ship's torpedo crit rate by 20%, cap to 40%, and torpedo crit damage by 65%. I like the sound of that. Flash of lightning. When the ship fires its torpedoes, 15% cap to 30% chance to launch a special torpedo barrage. Barrage damage is based on the skill's level. And she also has Seirin Killer 3, increase the ship's damage to Seirins by 15%. And All Out Assault 2. Welcome home, Ibuki. It's been a long time coming, but we finally have you done. And she's the third one out of 6 in the first section. Again, no, it's like I have no blueprints pretty much at all for these girls. So it's kind of ridiculous. Increase 600, requires 630 Iron Blood tech points. I should be able to do that, right? All hail Iron Blood, I guess? Although that's technically not what anyone would currently say. Ooh, hey, more heterochromia. That's nice. Again, Sakura Empire, nice. Azuma, really nice. But there's just something about Friedrich de Grobe that piques my interest. Now, in terms of getting combat data, using Ironblood main fleet ships. Main fleet. What constitutes as a main fleet ship? I don't know. When you start resume development, you cannot change within 24 hours. Commencing development. Now, that's where it becomes a major pain. 1.2 million. Well, either way. Now we need a main Ironblood fleet. Oh, wait, hold on. Shipyard. I want to spend her blueprints real quick. How many levels can she get for all of these blueprints? Oh, she can't go past. Alright. Use 28 for now and get her to 8 development level. She needs to actually level up first. Well, time to get our formation going. Alright, and here's our complete Ironblood fleet. Now obviously all we technically need to do is have everyone in the back since they're the main part of the fleet be Ironblood, but I figured I would make the entire fleet Ironblood. So yeah, this ought to be fun. Everyone with us is technically in love in this fleet except for Rune. Because we haven't actually brought her into combat yet. That took me way too long to actually do, though. Iris Basilica.
So this is the Iris Basilica. A beautiful architecture that even gives off a sacred atmosphere, but somehow it's located so far from the Iris Orthodoxy. Yes, although this basilica was originally adorned with the blue of the Irish Orthodoxy, not the red of the Visha Dominion. I'll show you the others are gathering over there with their mass-produced ships. This is the outcome we tried to avoid, isn't it? I'll show you Valkyrin, and La Galissonier. The Ironblood still hasn't shown up yet. Whoever controls these waters controls the access to the basilica. Logically speaking, they have no choice but to concentrate all their forces here. The Avicii is prepared to defend the basilica at any cost.
Yes, even if Iron Blood reinforcements do show up, it's very possible that the situation will devolve into an all-out brawl. Having that said, doesn't their combat force look pretty sparse, regardless of how many defenses they've set up around here? Illustrious, not to demean the enemy, but doesn't it seem like Azur and the others are purely fighting out of obligation? Even if that is the case, we can't allow speculation to cloud our judgment. We should focus on neutralizing them first. There's no reason for us to be fighting them. Now they've made up their minds, we also have to prepare for the worst. We also have something we must fight for. Saint Mikhail, please give me the courage to overcome this challenge. This is the last chance for us to talk. We shall to you. If we have to fight in earnest, then I must steel myself. If we have to fight in earnest, then I must steel my resolve, but we must honor the Lord in everything we do. Indeed, I'll be praying for you to return with good news.
It is throwing me off just purely seeing a fleet that I did not make in combat. Kicking butt as well against level 110s. Oh, Jesus.
That fleet looks even more impressive when you see it up close. I want to be able to lead a fleet as large as that too, though that is a bit of a juvenile wish. I've been waiting for you, Cardinal. Oh, what's this? Algeri, Valkyrin, and La Galissoniere. You've all fought valiantly. You've shown ingenuity in utilizing artillery installation, strategic acumen in coming up with a plan to overcome the difference in our fleet's strength, and bravery on the battlefield. Fellow children of the Iris, the only ground you have left is the entrance to this basilica. No flash of inspiration or hidden strategy can reverse the outcome of this battle. Fellow children of the Iris, no longer should we make enemies of each other. Should we fight, we should do it together against none other than the enemies of our homeland. Fellow children of the Iris, gather under my banner. Let us work together to follow God's great guidance to revitalize our country and grasp the glorious future that awaits us. Ishariyu, you must be the one to lead the Iris Orthodoxy. However, my duty, no. I have a condition for you. Ishariyu, Cardinal Virus Libre, the Templar Knights of the Visha Domini will give you our final answer. We all walk in the glory of the Iris Orthodoxy, but it is clear that our paths have diverged. We are no longer headed towards the same future. The Templar Knights pledge fealty to none other than our proud country, and we shall never kneel before those who collude with a foreign enemy. As knights, ever since we joined the ranks of the Visha Dominion, our fates have already been written. For the sake of the Orthodoxy, which has given us life and purpose, we shall never retreat, we shall never hesitate, and we shall never betray our homeland. As the soldiers of God, lift your head high with pride and oust our foreign enemies. And that is all. How's that for an answer? Hear this. All members of the Visha Dominion fleet, Templar Knight, Algeri, shall now take command. Intercept the Iris Royal Fleet at once. Overcome the overwhelming disadvantage we've been given. Demonstrate your wisdom, determination, and might to our friends. All forces, prepare for battle.
Of course. Algeri, I don't want to fight. Also, who's the one in the middle? Oh, wait, that's Richelieu. I'm not used to seeing her chibi sprite. Baron is obvious to figure out because of the monocle. Illustrious, I've seen her before. A Galissoniere. One ship who in this event has given me the most trouble in trying to pronounce her name. I think I'm saying it right, but I could very, very well be saying it wrong. Just like I don't speak German or Japanese or whatever other language I possibly have messed up before. I also don't speak French. Oh wait, we're actually fighting all of them at once. However, the battle proved to be one-sided. Neither side held back in the ensuing clash, but the clear difference in the combat power was insurmountable. There was no chance of victory. The coastal defense installations were vacant and unmanned, and even the mass-produced ships were completely silent. Only 3 Visha ships remained: Algeri, La Galissoniere, and Valkyrin.
Well, looks like we're out of options, Algeri. What do we do now? What do we do? I knew I should have booked it when I had the chance. Not that that would have done you any good. The Royal Navy is waiting for you on the other side, remember? If required, shall I be prepared to sink? Audrey, hey, are you listening to me?
Audrey's name is the only one that's in yellow currently.
Audrey, it's coming over here. How distasteful. It wouldn't be fun at all to go down the same way Dunkirk did. Well, if this is how things are going to end, I might as well give some holy guidance to as many royal ships as I can.
No? Don't go out like that? We don't want you to? Nani? What's the heck is that? Wisdom Cube reactivity. Due to a highly reactive Wisdom Cube, the entire fleet's damage increases by 20%, but their damage taken is all... They're level 57s. I don't think I'm gonna have any issues whatsoever in dealing out 20% more damage. While also taking 20% more, yes, but it should balance itself out. I will see you guys on the boss.
I know that my words mean very little to you, but please hear me out. I need to apologize on behalf of Her Majesty, no, the entire Royal Navy. Back then, after the fall of the Irish Orthodoxy, we were given an impossible decision. We cannot stand aside while the Iron Blood threatened to swallow your country with their dangerous saline technology. We cannot leave your fate to God. We had to make this decision because we believe this cause to be just, even if we would wound the peoples of the Visha with the Irish Orthodoxy. But it was our responsibility to reject that thinking. We should have rejected such an unreasonable outcome, no matter what purpose we were trying to achieve. In the end, we still made our decision for the sake of the Azulain and the future of humanity. If there is one thing I want you all to know, it is this. Her and Oratorio and all the ships of the Royal Navy that were there, and even Her Majesty, we cannot fully express how much we regret what we did.
Illustrious took a deep bow, her voice full of sorrow but also determination.
This isn't quite what I expected. You royal rat, take your apologies to Musa El Kabir and Casablanca and apologize to everyone there. I'm sorry I would like to say, but I don't think there's any way to rebuild a bridge between us, wouldn't you agree? If I couldn't, and also you have nothing to say about how about I do the honors instead. First, I appreciate your sentiment, but what's the fun of saying all that now, so we could fight less? Second, I don't want to hear your apologies. Maybe Dunkirk or Jean Bar might be interested, but you know. Finally, what to do about all this? Honestly, are you sure you don't want to use that black cube? Audrey, what's the matter? You're acting a bit weird. Praise be to our Heavenly Father, may your name be exalted. Audrey, wait, Margaret isn't moving either.
Audrey continued her prayer, seemingly ignoring everything that was going on around her.
May your kingdom come descend upon this earth as it has in heaven.
In response to her prayer, the light of the basilica gathered around Audrey's body.
What is this? From today, bestow upon us the mana that will sustain us.
Silence fell upon the battlefield. All ships present fixated their gazes upon the box in Audrey's hand.
Please forgive us, for we have sinned. Please forgive us, for we have sinned. No, impossible. This is... Audrey, stop. You mustn't use this power.
But Richelieu's voice cannot reach her.
We relinquish our will to you so that we may deliver us from unrighteousness. Le Gaulle Seigneur, stop right now. Get that box out of her hand. On it.
But before Le Gaulle Seigneur could move, the dazzling light that engulfed Audrey exploded.
If so, I will break the confines that bind you to the skies. Everyone, get down. Amen.
An intense light flooded the seas and the skies, searing all the color from the world. And then a drop of black ink fell upon the pure white world. The black dots quickly grew larger, covering where she was like a thin film. Then a second shockwave. This time a tide of black that swallows the light, overrunning, coalescing, muddying the world with turbulence. Against the backdrop of a black and purple cathedral, a Templar knight became a king. Oh god. Oh god, she's become a king.
Oh no. Well, I'll see you guys on the king fight after we take out 6 more enemies. Alright. The Iron Blood fleet with absolutely no ammo. You obviously knew I had to do it. I've done it for every other fight. Lies, betrayal, hypocrisy are all cut from the same cloth. Judgment for the non-believers, condemnation for the unrighteous. All the unclean shall be purged from the fires of heaven. True believers shall be saved. Those pure of faith shall be rewarded. Awaken, evolve, and accept your divinity. Let us welcome a new world free of pain and sorrow. A world beyond calculation and deceit. Witness now the second sacrament. Get away from her, you too. You don't have to tell me. Looks like things are gonna get. Actually, there's nothing fun about this situation. Alchemy's signal is identical to that of Beastmark from the Iron Blood. It's the same as that Black Wisdom Cube. A Black Wisdom Cube, so that was the true nature of the Basilica Sacrament. In the past, the Iron Blood promised to provide some technology in a 3-way negotiation between the Irish Orthodoxy and the Sardana Empire. I heard that Sardana was given Seirin technology to mass-produce ships, but I couldn't ever figure out what they gave us. No matter how many times I pressed their headquarters for an answer, I couldn't get anything out of them. We only discovered this recently after left on task to confirm that Jean Barr had been rescued. The Basilica housed a special wisdom cube, a product of the Iron Blood technology. I knew it was an incredibly dangerous, but everything makes sense now. The sacrament is not the Iron Blood Wisdom Cube itself, but rather what the cube is capable of manifesting. If this is going to be another repeat of what happened with Beastmark, then we must stop Azur at all costs. If their goal was to recreate the legend of the Basilica, then we must avoid the third sacrament or everything will be burned away. I never thought the sacraments would be used like this. But when we fought Beastmark, the only thing we could do was sink her. Must we repeat that tragedy once again? If we must, we will destroy the Basilica instead. If those Black Wisdom Cubes are the source of these sacraments. By destroying the Basilica, there will no longer be any way of reproducing the sacraments, and also you will return to normal. Yes, though this is just my best inference. Having that said, destroying the Basilica is no trivial task either. We'll still have it to get through the Skybound wall and Oratorio herself. Suddenly, the lull on the battlefield was broken by a violent and indiscriminate bombardment. Streaks of dark artillery rained down upon Iris, Visha, and Royal alike.
Audrey, you're pushing it too far. Richelieu, what are we going to do? If we can't get Audrey back, everything's going to be destroyed. I'll draw Audrey's attention. Richelieu, take the others and destroy the Basilica.
Jean, that's way too risky. At least take Baron with you.
No. Audrey has been swallowed by the power of the Black Cube. She won't stand at anything until... She won't stop... Azur has been swallowed by the power of the Black Cube. She won't stop at anything until she has exterminated all of us. I'm sure the real Azur is still inside there. She would never wield such foul sorcery of her own volition. You only live once. This is the only life that God has given us.
Did Jean d'Arc really just give us a YOLO moment? Okay.
We cannot let Azur become a sacrifice. Richelieu has shown us the correct path forward, not as ships, but as people. So I must become the light that will guide everyone into the future. My name shall become the light that dispels the darkness consuming Azur.
Jean.
Don't worry, Richelieu. I have nothing to fear because the Lord is at my side.
Raising her standard high, the Iris Knight charged forward into the darkness. You can do it, Jean d'Arc! Now that we have absolutely no ammo, so how this is gonna work out, I don't know. I mean, I gave everyone on this fleet the best that we have, so if they wouldn't be able to do it even without no ammo, then we'd have major issues. But obviously we can. Now we need to do this about 4 more times and maybe running this completely until it's safe to unlock the final 2 stories for this. Well, who knows? The stories could be done now.
You must keep fighting, Ultra. What happened? Where am I? Ultra, do you remember me? Jean d'Arc. How could I forget? You've been yelling in my ear for quite a while now. It feels like I just woke up from a long dream. Thank goodness, even in darkness you were reaching for the light the entire time. You're badly wounded. Don't worry about me. Let's head back to the port and rest. Yes, wait, Ultra. Thank goodness you're still alive. I fell down in a shock when the ceiling of the Basilica collapsed. I thought I'd never see you again. I'm glad you're safe too, Vakalin. But why are you all standing by the Cardinal? Well, a bit of an emergency came up. We had to put aside our differences and fight together. Well, we weren't able to protect the Basilica, but at least it was destroyed before the Angeline could occupy it. In a sense, that's mission accomplished. Considering how beat up you are, it's better than getting captured by the Angeline. I guess so. Some things can't be avoided. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of fun to be had later, Michelle, from now on. You might want to hold on to that thought for a moment. Huh?
On the other side of the now abandoned Basilica.
Fourth ship of the Richelieu-class battleships, Gascon, commencing combat support operations. Azur, La Garde-Sonier, and Valkyrin are now fleeing towards the southwest. Gascon will now assume command.
So now we gotta fight Gascon? Yep. We pretty much probably have to fight Gascon for the rest of this. Either way, I will see you guys at the end of the story. Because obviously there should be at least one more after this.
Fourth battleship of the Richelieu class. Gascon at the Vichy Dominion. Fourth battleship of the Richelieu class and nameship of the Gascon class. This is the first time I've ever heard of the Richelieu class having a fourth ship. A ship that should never have existed. Why is she here? Isn't that perfectly normal? The Royal Navy and the Union both have ships like that. And there's even Sovetskaya Russia from the Northern Parliament. Eh? Really? In that regard, the Ashlane is no different from the Crimson Axie. Valkyrin, La Galissonier with me. Sorry, but we'll be taking our leave now. The thing that with Gascon is, she's bad at lying. Reinforcements at the last second to bail us out? Yeah, right. Like that had happened. Well, guess that's that then. Since the Vichy is still keeping an eye on us, we better save the chatter for next time. Let's have a lot of fun again next time. Wait, come back. Attempts to interfere with the retreating protocol will be deemed an act of aggression. Warning, activating anti-surface combat modules. The Temerare, Opiniatre, Fortune, I'm counting on you. Please chase after Algerie. Yes, ma'am. Miss Richelieu, I'll go with him as well. Illustrious, I need you to help me stop Gascon. Of course, I'll scramble my squadrons right away. Gascon commencing anti-surface combat operations.
Now we're fighting Gascon. Technically speaking. But will they actually be able to do anything against her? I mean, currently the only one on the front line is Jean, so it's taking quite a bit of effort. Oh wait, it has 9 minutes? What? Why does the fight that I have no control over have 9 minutes? I'm guessing it's so that we legitimately can't fail? Because of RNG?
That took long enough. How is our Vanguard fleet doing? There's no point thinking about it. We can only hope that they will bring Algerie back. Combat operation suspended. I'm sorry, Richelieu, but we're under attack by submarines. Their torpedoes are so fast that they're hardly even leaving behind a wake. We won't be able to catch up to Algerie at this rate. I'm sorry, if only I had more power. Torpedoes that don't leave a wake are those Sacred Empire's oxygen torpedoes. You said that the Crimson Axie wouldn't be sending reinforcements. That seems to be a lie. Vanguard fleet, please retreat immediately.
Understood. Message from Ishadayu, Cardinal of Outer Sleep Ray. From an elegant spy. An elegant spy? Jean-Bar has recovered. Audrey and the others will be safely sent home. The rest is up to you, my wise sister. End of transmission. That's Cone, why did you get in our way? Mission priorities. Protecting Audrey was assigned a higher priority than the delivery of this message. At least, I'm glad to hear that Jean-Bar has recovered. To be honest, the Royal Navy has been searching for Jean-Bar for some time now. I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. No, the situation hasn't changed. If Jean-Bar is with the Iron Blood, then Audrey and the others are. Nurse Cone has completed her mission. Conclusion, there is no further value in staying here. Nurse Cone, tell me, Jean-Bar, where is Jean-Bar going to return to the Vichia? As if she couldn't understand the purpose of the question, the expressionless girl tilted her head slightly before darting away from the battlefield. There's no point asking someone when you don't even know who they really are. I suppose so, everyone. Let's head home. In the end, we'll have to leave the Basilica like this. The Basilica sacrament that Miss Richelieu kept mentioning. I'm going to take a look. Why did Gus Cone only join in the battle after war was finished? She didn't even move when the Basilica was destroyed. I have no idea. Perhaps it was a decision made by the Vichy Dominion's leadership. Maybe Perhaps it was a decision made by the Vichy Dominion's leadership. Maybe Algeria Jean-Bar decided upon it beforehand. She calls herself my sister's ship, but we don't have enough information right now to ascertain her identity. The only good news from this whole situation is I know Le Terrible was involved in all of this. Indeed. I still need to look into what made Audrey tap into the power of that Black Wisdom Cube. Sacrificing your friends for the sake of an experiment? I don't think even Beastmark would have made that order. A party other than Visha, Iron Blood, may have loaded that black cube. There are many possibilities, even before our country was surrendered by the Iron Blood. Corruption was rife at the upper ranks of government. Until they separate themselves from the Iron Blood, now the entire Crimson Axis, they will continue too. Never mind. Good job on this operation, everyone. The Basilica in the south was once a symbol of the Irish orthodoxies or authority. Now its heavy walls are little more than blackened rubble. The songs that once regaled the heavens silence. However, one song can still be heard from its ruins at night. In the peaceful waters of the southern seas, it quietly tells the story of the Irish's past and its future. But this is a symbol of the fate of those who were born to fight, with the footsteps of a new saint about to be born atop its ruins. Perhaps none may know. I miss you. Jean-Bar. Richelieu, my sister. Oh man. This event was fun. Albeit I did go and check. After this, there's 4 more stories. I'm pretty sure it was 4. Although then me going to check is literally useless. Sure thing, thank you for the coffee. Although usually the ship girls tend to get away, they don't usually join us, so it's really kind of also odd that we are getting everyone that literally just left. I mean, it's nice that we get them already, but usually we don't get them until a little bit after. It's fine. I was saying that and for a quick second while I was talking, completely forgot what the heck I was doing. It was, yeah, 4 more. It doesn't tell me what I need now, right? Yep. Alright, since it doesn't tell me what I need, I'm going to assume that it's either point-based or we just need to get it all the way down to safe. That's going to be a major freaking pain. And I only ended up recording that part that we just did because it had a battle going. The next one should possibly not have any battles showing, I think. It's just all the cleanup of whatever else is ending next. So I will be right back once we finish all of this. And then I will be right... well... By then we should have enough points. Technically, I'd hope to get Legolas on the air and Baron. And after that, we will have done the entirety of the event, and we will have also gotten every single ship girl from this event. And I won't ever need to do this event again, except for the rerun when we get cubes. That's pretty much about it. The only reason to do a rerun of the event. Yeah, golden boolean to take up my space in the docks. Thank you. Totally need that right now. It took us a long freaking time, but we did it. And I forgot to go do something, which was looking at which story we're on. I think we had 4 left. I think. But I'll check Machina first, then we'll go. But yeah, it was 4. Distant gaze. The Basilica Island surrounding waters.
Wait, Altree. Alright, we're heading back home. Wait, we can't do that, can we? Guess Cone is doing her best out there or not. Guess out of sleep-based nights, no slouches either. But I'm a magician. I don't think you'll be catching us at any rate. Altree, are we gonna run or are we gonna fight? Looks like we have somewhere to be. Everyone, pick up the pace and don't get left behind. Well, what? What was that? A torpedo? Fortune, watch out! Oh, that was a close call. Did we blow our cover? That's too bad. They won't be so lucky next time. Why are Sakura Empire submarines here? Everyone, stay alert. My anti-submarine equipment was destroyed in the previous battle. Whoa, these torpedoes are too fast to dodge. Tim, calm down. The torpedoes can't curve, so as long as we avoid the line of sight. Oh, we're saved. Altree, are these girls the reinforcements that those memos said we'd be getting? Who knows? All I was told was that we'd be safe as long as we came here. There's no way the Vitra Dominion would have been able to sway the hand of the Sakura Empire. This must have been paid for by the Iron Blood then. But this isn't how Beastmark usually does things. In that case, who's behind all this? Their torpedoes are so fast they're hardly leaving behind a wake. We won't be able to catch up to Altree at this rate. Tamarare, it's time for you to turn back. If you keep chasing us, there's no telling what the Sakura Empire is going to do to you. After all, they actually and the Crimson Axia are one and the same. Please take care if we shadow you. We will. Contract. I need to head to the Royal Islands. This meeting is adjourned. I was going to fall asleep if the meeting continued much longer. Anyway, I'll be heading back to Sardina to make some more preparations. Oratorio Veneto. When can we get you as a ship? Bismarck, I'd like you to confirm the terms of the technology licensing agreement. Very well. It's understandable that you would have some reservations, Madame Cardinal. This continent, Europa, can only exist if we foster mutual trust. The Saorin technology that the Iron Blood is researching, what purpose does that serve? It is more than a weapon. It concerns the mental cubes that gave birth to each and every one of us. Use it properly and you will be swallowed whole. Michelle, stop spacing out. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I was just reminded of something in the past. I trust you'll tell me about it at our next tea party. Right now, why don't we talk more about pressing matters? In any case, I'm worried that negotiations with the Visha will fall through if the Royal Navy sends too many people, so I'll have Illustrious and Fortune be our representatives. After working together for so long, I'm sure those two will be of great assistance to you. Oh, and there are 2 more things I'll have to say. First, regarding that Basilica Island, the Iron Blood has sent Saorins to patrol the perimeters, but they don't seem to want to interfere directly. In other words, the Iron Blood isn't interested in the Basilica's sacrament. That's just a legend after all. There definitely was some research as to whether it could be utilized as a weapon,
but that project has long been cancelled. For the time being, you can ignore the Ironblood's activities and focus on negotiating with Azur. The second thing is, well, I'd rather not talk about this, but it's about Operation Catapult. Illustrious said that she wanted to apologize on my behalf. I didn't stop Bella, Warspite, and Hood and King George both said that it was the best solution. But really, everyone was. I understand how you feel, Your Majesty. Well, in that case, I won't say it again then. Best of luck with our next joint operation, Operation Basilica. I'll be counting on you as well.
Another plan. A few days after Operation Basilica.
Yeah, so what the ports are like in the Ironblood, huh? It's totally different from what we have in the Sakura Empire. Say, I-58, what did you think about those walls of light back there? They had me a bit spooked. It's probably similar to our barriers. Besides, that was your job. Did you get the recordings? Of course I did. You know I wouldn't let Akagi down. Oh, there's someone coming. Oh my, what a pair of cuties we have here. Welcome to the Ironblood, my dear guests from the Sakura Empire. I heard that you even had to participate in an operation before coming here. Hopefully neither of you were hurt. She just as Akagi described, beautiful, but with a deep emptiness beneath her words. Since I'm here, let's keep your mouth shut, 26. Did Akagi really say that about me? I'm going to blush from all that praise. Akagi told me at the Ironblood is safekeeping something. Right you are, and it's in this very box. Treat it gently on your way back, okay? Yes, Akagi said that it's a file of great importance. It should never be opened. I'm glad that we're on the same page. Oh, and could you relay another message to Akagi for me? Our tea is unclouded. I'm looking forward to having you at our tea party.
It didn't say tea party, did it? It just said party. Just had tea in it. That's the first thing that came to mind. Mediterranean Sea, Malta.
With it crest beneath the cloudy skies, the smell of gasoline, the smell of propellers and engines. What an awful place for a tea party, but what else does one to do in front of the Royal Navy's forward base? Sister, the terrible is that you over there? Sure is, oh my, but it is my cute and elegant little sister. How have you been? How long has it been? I haven't seen you since Mir el Kabir. Wait, did you come here instead of heading to Tulun? Yep, had to do some soul searching after all, as well as some research. But you know, I still have some reservations about fighting with the Royal Navy. You're as honest as ever. It's true that given what happened to Dunkirk, everyone is still a bit on edge. Especially we shadow you. It'll be fine, my wise sister. You don't have to say anything that this fool hasn't already heard. They're terrible. Azur asked me to tell Richelieu about Jean Bar's recovery. Has she left the Vichy Dominion yet? It's all a bit rushed, but if the elder sister isn't allowed to make her move, the younger one won't take the next step either. Huh? What do you mean by that? Well, tell you what, let's wait until Richelieu comes back before we talk about work. More importantly, I'm back, Le Triomphant, my lovely little sister. Wait, the terrible. Oh, should the Night Princess of Outer Sleep really be crying so readily? Here, have some tea. Ah, this tea is a bit too hot, isn't it?
I'm having deja vu. Pretty sure she said the exact same thing before, a long time ago. And that's with Skybound Fantasy. I know it's fantasy. At least I believe it is. But I've never seen it spelled like that. It's really confusing. Okay, well, that is the end of Skybound Oratorio's main story. It's complete, unlike that one mission with the freaking maids. That I know is completed 100%, but I got screwed out of completion by the game itself.
Either way, we also have 9,710 points. So we come over here, light builds, we do 3 builds, and then we go here, collect the 300 points, then back to here, and we've got 10,000 points. Give us Le Golisignore. You have a voice? No, you do not.
Bisha, Satina, Iron Blood, and now this place, well, doesn't matter to me as long as I get to have a good time. Anyway, I'm Le Golisignore from the Bisha Dominion. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you as well. Early 10K gang here. This twin tail son magnifique. Le twin tail son magnifique. There we go. 10K for the armpit. Well, you guys seeing the fetish that I was able to instantly foretell that people would be talking about. Legale or not legale? Giada. That is the question. Welcome to Silent Hill. That axe was made from a guillotine. Too crazy for me, but I do like that thigh gap. Wow, that top comment currently. What the heck? Thighs, no pond, belly button, side bab, and armpit. She's perfect. Dirty work is her job? No punzer? The gasoline. Another ship with no panzer, I think. A normal skin more lewd than swimsuit one. I don't know what's scarier, her face or that she stares at you when you pick her up. No way. No way. Does she actually do that? Does she actually look at you when you pick her up in the dorms? Oh god. She's a B in torpedoes, firepower, and speed. A C in anti-air and HP. Critical component protection. Decreases ship's damage taken from enemy DDs and CL gunfire by 5% up to 15% at the start of the battle. If your vanguard consists of only CLs and CAs, increase the ship's speed by 4 and evasion by 5% capped at 15%. Shells of Judgment. Increase the ship's firepower and torpedoes by 3.5% capped at 8% every 15 capped at 5 times the ship fires its main guns. Fires a special barrage at the nearest enemy to the ship. Both of those sound really nice. I'm really curious though, does she actually look at you when you pick her up? I need to know. But before that, exchange. Man! It took us so long to get these points. We finally have all of them.
Ban, Iris Sleeper's very first aircraft carrier. Reporting for duty, it is an honor to fight by your side. I eagerly await your orders, Commander.
Like. Best carrier rigging, don't at me. Despite an impressive 40-year career, she never launched her aircraft in battle. Rarity equals elite, drop rate equals common. That's ironic because I've never once gotten her to drop. In which case, no, it's fine, whatever. Drop gang, it's like she's wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. How many rolls should she cover? Sleep on her thighs while rubbing her belly. Smooth with belly but oh jeez. Perky chest. I noticed that as well the first time I saw her. Her skin makes her look like Gascon. God, turns out you don't need the full Meganade to look hot. Only half. Remember, people, she's not a lolly, but an adult. Holy crap, her thighs. 4K well spent. I couldn't wait 24 hours for this beauty. Monocle equals 1920 vision. Baby Gascon, thighs, and cute boat. She is a B in HP, an anti-air, C in speed, and an A in aviation. Sacrament's Holy Bombardment. When equipping a CL gun in its ship's auxiliary weapon slot, increase that slot's efficiency by 25% capped to 45%, sets the gun's range and detection range to 80, and fires a special barrage every 24 seconds. If instead equipping a dive bomber, shortens the loading time of this ship's first airstrike by 20% capped to 50%. That sounds nice. And Sacrament's Sacred Second Wing. 5 seconds after the ship finishes loading its airstrike, launches a torpedo barrage and a level 1 capped to level 10 special airstrike damages based on the skill's level. This skill can only be activated up to 3 times per battle. I can't really zoom in. Oh my god. That is literally the tightest bodysuit. It literally does look like she's not wearing anything at all. If you look around this area right there, then yeah, it kind of looks like she's not. That's really surprising. Okay then. Well, as per usual, Secretary. I'm currently getting Joan up in intimacy. She's only at 67, so Richelieu and Algerie. Since we already saw what your special touches were, let's get you both out of the secretary role. Put the Gola Seigneur and Ben. Yeah, so no, we haven't done Valkyline yet. It's fine. We'll do her eventually. Now, swap. What do you say, girl? Listen, unlike a certain someone from the Templar Knights, dirty work is my specialty. Want to know more? You mean dirty work as in killing, or dirty work as in, that type of work? Again, I really love the look in her eyes right there. I don't know why, I just do. And Ben. We get a full more view of, it literally looks like her top part of her outfit is literally see-through. You can literally see more than you possibly should be able to. You lack the knowledge of what being a decent person entails? Or are you simply unable to control yourself, Commander? Lack knowledge of a decent person. If I said it was love at first sight, what would you do? I would really like to know what she would do if I could see that. Oh god. But yeah. Now, we got every single girl from this event, and there's still 10 days left. I mean, I've never seen one new mission directives from headquarters. Thank you. So technically speaking, I could grind, but I think I'm gonna be saying I'm done with this event for now. We got everyone I wanted to get, and that also then give me some more time to be able to actually edit a lot of stuff and get other stuff I need to get done, like what I still need to do in FGO. Hey, Daydream Commander, you may continue to... Whatever she just said, she started smiling after she said it. I really wish she had a voice, purely just so I could actually see what the heck she just said. And actually be able to read it while she's talking, but that sadly isn't the case. Either way, before I end the episode off, I want to put Legolas in the air in here and see just exactly what the heck happens when you pick her up. Also, Azur is she's a little bit crazy. She literally just jumps off basically to nowhere and starts attacking an invisible enemy. She just jumps out. She's a little bit cray-cray. Now, Black Prince. Actually, no. I need levels for you, Rodney. I want to swap you out for Legolas in the air. Wherever she is. There she is. Now, does she actually look at you when you pick her up? Joan just closes her eyes. Black Prince blushes. Nice trick. I kinda don't want to pick up Richelieu. She's currently sleeping. Azur is just Azur. Oh, Richelieu, just quick. She was still sleeping, alright. Apparently nothing will wake her up. She does though, look. You can see her eyes just change directions. There, take a bath. Well, that's interesting to know. And Azur, would you please stay in line? Just sit there. And Black Prince, you can go up. Actually, Jean, this would fit you more. Go up the tower. Then Black Prince, you can go right here. Come on, I know that that's a seat. Dang it. Oh, there, finally. I don't know why I decided to do that, but I did. But yeah, she does definitely look at you when you pick her up. She's breaking the fourth wall in that, but sure. Now, again, with that, I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next one, which will be whatever event comes next. I have no clue what it's going to be. I just hope that it's possibly a rerun. Oh my god.
今日から私があんたを監督するわ。ちゃんと職務に。坊主。肉まん。どうもいただくわ。
Well, Ping Hai, after 9 million years, we finally got your sister. I wanted to end the episode, but we got Ning Hai. Ravioli, ravioli, don't lose the Chinese roti. Okay. She brought the Kung Flu to Angeline. She playing Dota because she had 4 skill. She's not lolly, blockhead. Something in Chinese that I don't know. Her beach skin, oof. Buns out of 10 would treat steamed buns for head pats. Her Dojin absolutely good. The swimsuit is more expensive than her sister because of her bun size? Uh-huh. Ning and Ning together is great for fox mine farming. I don't know, is this one right here, is this just stating Ping Hai? Or Lolly? I don't know. There's a panda. Ning, Ping, and Yatsen. Obligatory floating panda because, come on, it's China. Alright. She is a C in torpedoes, speed, B in firepower, and anti-air. Sisterly bond. One sorted with Ping Hai increased his ship's firepower by 15%, capped to 35%. For the Dragon Emperor. Increase the ship's damage to enemy Sakura Empire ships by 5%, capped at 25%. Okay. So apparently the panda does not like Sakura Empire. Warrior Soul. Increases the ship's speed by 8 when fully upgraded, and firepower by 15%. Alright, she's got the warrior spirit, I like it. And all-out assault too. Welcome home, Ninghai.
有明型駆逐か
You good, eh?
やっほ
Wakaba?
ーどうもどうも
Southampton.
私は
Southampton looks like she's new.
あなたは私の
Hey,
ご
we got another Belfast, of course. Again, I don't remember getting Southampton, but apparently we did. But, hey, out of the 6 that we ended up doing, we got Ninghai, so... Ni hao? That's hello. Shishi? I don't know how to say thank you in Chinese. Ji shi ni shao kan jia ji ji. That is the best I'm going to get for thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. In Chinese, I think. I don't know. I'm using Google Translate, so if it's messed up, blame Google Translate. Hey, then I ended up changing it to Chinese and back to English. Now it says thank you for watching the next episode. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it possibly could have been. Now, again, that was really difficult for me to pronounce. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I figured I would. Second episode, Odeo ai shimashou. Arigatou gozaimasu. Hey, that may have sucked somewhat in me trying to pronounce words I've never read in Japanese before. Well, trying to save them all in one string of before. But I was able to do that a hell of a lot faster than I was ever able to do Chinese. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm probably not even going to show this, but yeah. See you guys later.